Hello everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play. And we're back with Vesper Valentina, and we're taking on Leviathan, y'all. There he is out there. I'm pretty excited about this. I don't remember the fight, and I forgot to watch a video on how to do the fight. So I'm pretty excited. We'll probably die. I mean, not the group. Just me. And they're probably sitting there waiting for us to get through this cutscene, but we're ready. Cool. Here he comes. Godspeed. Alright. Hopefully this cutscene's not too long, because I know the group is probably waiting for us. Ooh, that's terrifying if you're afraid of sharks. What the hell? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's awesome. I don't think I've watched this before. Here we go. Okay. Cool. Oh, you can tell what I was doing before all this. Oh, good. We weren't the only ones watching. The other tank was watching, too. We're gonna get... Cool. So, because it's our first time, we're always gonna get that the first time we walk in these. But you do get that a lot. Like at the... Oh, and these are all the extra crystals. The extra tomes that you're gonna get from stuff like that. So this shouldn't be too hard because again, we're in the roulette, so there's probably a lot of people who've been in here before and have done this a lot, and I'm just gonna follow everyone else and we'll see what they do. Okay, everyone's running back here. Oh god, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. There we go. Alright, we did it. Okay, we have to fight this thing. I really don't know. I'm just kind of following everyone else's lead. Well, I know we probably have to get out of the water spout. Okay, they're taking on these guys, so... Where are they going? Where are we running? Oh, don't die, don't die. Oh, no, no. Oh, God, we were right on the edge. That's fantastic. Alright, now do we fight the tail or do we fight Leviathan? I really... Hi, can someone tell me what to do? Anybody? Some people are fighting them. Alright, I'll get the ads, I guess. Get out of the water spout. There we go. Okay, well the bard is fighting the tail, so I'm gonna stick with the bard. I think we're doing both. Tidal wave, huh? We gotta kill these things. Oof. Nope. Alright. It may be... We might not even have to worry about that mechanic on this one. But I think this is the fight, that if you're not on the right side, maybe in the extreme one, you will die when that happens. You'll get pushed straight off the edge. Alright. Maybe you have to kill him at the same time. I'm gonna come stand by the healer here. We're gonna assume they know. That tidal wave is also really scary. Okay, these guys are running over here. Oh. Stood in that. Did we die? No. Okay, we're good. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'll fight Leviathan, I guess. Stand here in the middle, I'm presuming. Alright. I wish I could tell you guys what the heck was going on, but, oh, that damn music, though. No, 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 no. It's the tail. I want to make sure they're going down at the same pace. Kind of. Okay, we're gonna take out this guy, probably. I'd assume so. Although no one else is hitting him. There we go. They're probably just... Alright, they're probably just gonna go down there. Someone... And it might be me. No, 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 no. Let's see, someone could probably limit break, but I don't think they want it to be hysteria, huh? That's no fun. I'm running through all the AoE. I have no control over my character right now. Got hysteria. Oh, I guess no one does. Alright. Hi, can I have control of my character? What the hell? That's a lawn hysteria. Okay. Well, that was fun. I probably did none of the mechanics right. Luckily, it didn't seem to really matter on this difficulty. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. Sure, we'll give it to healer there. Alrighty. That was Leviathan. We got 2 player comms. I don't know how the heck we got that, but someone probably just clicked our name. Okay. Was that a whisper that I heard? No. Alright, we did it. Report to Merlyweb in the command room in Limsa Lominsa. Will do. Again, sorry about that fight. I wish I could have explained the mechanics a little bit more. No one explained it to us going in there. I probably should have watched a video before that, but it didn't really seem to matter. Now, if we were going there Leviathan Extreme, it would matter completely, but this was just the normal... Actually, it is marked as a hard dungeon, but there's no easy one. So it is literally the first one you can go in. Alright. Let's get up here, continue on the main story quest. This should be pretty good. I'm glad we were able to get that done. And we didn't have to wait long for that, by the way, either. We got into that pretty darn fast. What's going on here? It's twins. Is that a quest later on that we don't know about? That I don't? Oh, I didn't even read what that guy said, that it was different, but he's saying that it was an honor of admitting a hero such as us. Right, Merlyweb, we did it. We did it.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you.
Yay.
Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
You're quite welcome. It was fun, and I got poetics out of it.
'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
I ship it. He's just like, oh yeah.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
Aha, that's where the ninja class got introduced, right here.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Yeah, Thancred, you and your boo.
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
He's a thief.
You stole her! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
Embarrassing
It
him.
would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
Yay!
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Cool. We should go pick up the ninja class. I've actually never tried it. I think you can pick it up at like level 1 too. You don't have to be level 50.
You wished a word in private.
Uh-oh.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds stood before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, But how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagins' reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
Yeah, it's a tough call right there.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
That's some philosophical... I wasn't ready for that conversation. Oh yeah, we were going to choose something of this. I think what we're actually going to get... Because of all these, the one we might do the most is probably Marauder. Yeah, let's pick up that one. Now, when do I get my Black Mage on? Probably the next quest, huh? Oh, this might be what... We got a male. Okay, let's pick this up. Here? Yes. Elder Staff. When Yugiri met the fraternity. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Hyurian man there and present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the members of the Ahem fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Lominsan society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here is the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. Cool. This will give us a... Oh yeah, I forgot no mounts here. This will give us a chance to actually pick up the ninja class, which I think we will unlock and maybe, because again, I've not tried the ninja class. I don't know what it's like at all. So maybe we can just play around with it just a little bit. I think you do start at level 1 though. It's down here, right? I don't go up there, yeah. We probably could have taken an Aetheryte closer, but that's alright. Inconspicuous man. Hello. Got business with me, venturer? Right here. So you're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred, too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin, but what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. Ah, and you must be the Far Easterner that Merlyweb says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth and our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, Yugiri of Do-What's-It, you can get acquainted in more private surroundings. Ha, that didn't come out right, did it? Lady Vesper, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Yay! And now we get a new staff, which I think is better than the one that we have on. Maybe? Let me see. So the one that we have on now is item level 70. Yeah, and this is item level 90. Item comparison. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Alright, let's put it on. And update. Item level 88. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Oh, it looks kind of cool too. Looks really cool from this angle. Alright. Hey, Yugiri. What are we gonna get here? Onion shield. We could get rogue knives. Let's pick up the rogue knives. Much and more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Alright, but I really want to pick up... I think we gotta go down there, and I don't know if we can get across to there. We gotta go, like, right there. Oh, we might be able to go this way. Yeah. I think we gotta go right here to get the ninja one, so let's pick that up. Simply because... we just unlocked it. like, this is how you unlocked it when it first came out, so... now you can, I think you can pick this up at like level 1 or 2, so I think. What level is it? Oh well. There's not behind these convenient doors for a worldly type like you, missus. We're the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss, all pure and saintly, like now. Like, now bugger off. Hang about. Ain't you that lass that goes the name of Vesper? Yep. Ha, I knew it. Something about milling primals leaves its mark on a person, it does. Anyway, you being who you are, you must have an inkling as to what goes on here, eh? The Admiral sent you to meet with one of my associates after that business with Leviathan, if you recall. That's right, lass. You stand at the entrance of the Rogues Guild. Of course, 'twould be a poor sort of underground organization if we put a bleeding sign up on the front door. Anyway, from what Lady Yugiri told me, you're pretty handy in a scrap. She's off seeing to some private business right now, but I reckon we might have some use for a prime lass like you. If you're interested in joining us, tip us your daddles and we'll put a hilt in each one, just like the gods intended. So what do you say? Fancy learning a new trade? Yeah. Good to see you're keen, but I should probably warn you on a few points before you dive in. Where most guilds take pride in turning their members into the best bloody candlestick makers they can, we only care about getting the job done. And the job ain't pretty. You become one of us and you'll soon be neck deep in scum and knife fights. So if you're looking to scamper across rooftops and bilk dandies with a blunt, you'd best take up a different crew. Think on that and come back if you're still keen. I'm still keen. So, that does sound like we did just unlock this, so I might have... No, it says you can be level 1 and unlock it. Interesting. I didn't scare you off then, Bene. They told me it was a meddlesome lass, and so it's proved. You'll need every ounce of that metal soon enough. Now step inside and have a prattle with Jack. He's our upright man, the master of the guild. You may now freely enter the Rogues Guild. Speak with lone word whenever you wish. Okay. Hi, can I go inside and become a ninja? I think you become a rogue first. Hey, Jack. I am the one they call Jack, though I'm surprised you heard of me. Perhaps you'd be good enough to tell me your name, along with that of the Kinley Cove has told you mine. Ah, the famous Vesper. Old Lonnie Leftpatch let you in, did he? He can't throw a blade for shite, but that one eye didn't miss naught when it comes to sizing up a dimmer mort for the stalling. Just one thing, you ain't a pirate, are you? No. Well then, it's time you was stalled to the rogue. Pull on your best beater cases, and I'll swear you in myself when you're ready. Now, I would fill your waddles with the storied history of our guild, but that's just wids and wind. The most important thing, the only thing we care about, is getting the job done. Now, most folk, and I'm assuming you're among them, know that not long after Limsa's founding, the city was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves. But as wild as that lot were, it soon became clear that they'd all end up killing each other if they didn't lay down a few rules, an unspoken code of conduct, as it were. Once, you don't bite the purses of your fellow Limsons. 2, you don't rook a crew out of their spoils. And 3, you don't trade culls like they was chattel. I'll admit the finer points of the code are a mite murky, but most agree on those 3 at least. Now, you might be thinking none of that amounts to a sack of dillberries now the Admiral's outlawed piracy, but in the back alleys and black markets where Merlyweb's grip ain't so tight, the code's still alive and well. And just as the law is enforced by the Yellow Jackets, the code is regulated by us rogues. We go where the shadows are darkest and hand out justice to them as break the code. Some run-soaked cove steals goods from the wrong cull, and we steal 'em back. That's the job, my natty lass. Of course, we don't hop the twig when blade work's called for, neither. You'll see there's more to our dagger play than just sticking culls with the pointy end. We'll weaken a mark with poison, fade away and strike in the dark man's. Whatever it takes to get the work done. Well, Vesper, what do you say to that? Got the guts to do a rogue's job? Yes. Alright then, first off, we'll have to get your kit sorted out. A rogue needs to be light on her dew beaters to stay on a mark's trail. The job might have you fighting across a deck or weaving through a mob, and the last thing you want is a bleeding great battle axe that hooks itself on every rope and post. That's why we stick to daggers. They let you slip through the streets just as easily as they slip through a rook's ribs. Here, take these stabbers and let's see how they look on ya. Just don't get so excited with your new toys that you forget to dress for the role. You'd be surprised how many colts come back to me in their bloody small clothes. That's a poke. That's a poke at the game and the gear system and the leveling system, and you're gonna see why in a second. So we just got these daggers, but we're wearing a gear that requires us to be a certain level. So when we put on our daggers, it unequips all our gear because we don't have gear that can be equipped there. So let's get rid of this. This up here, and this here for right now. What we could put on, let's go through and see if we even have stuff. So none of this is going to be good. I'm not going to put those on. This is a cosmetic item, so it's not even... The rest is just crafting items. We do want to wear this. Got that. I mean, heck yeah, we're gonna wear this. Put put this on. Put this on. There we go. Okay, we're all kitted out in our... This is our ninja outfit. So, next thing we want to do is absolutely... You're seeing how I set up my bars and everything. We want to go... Here. Put our armory chest right here. So that we can... Also pull the black mage set there. We want to create a new gear set for the rogue, and this is it. There we go. Okay. These look ridiculous. Is that part of the top? It is. We could dye that top. That'd actually be a cool top to be wearing around. Okay. Stabbers in your fambles. Managed to strap those daggers on without cutting yourself. Well, we're off to a good start, I'd say. Next, you want to get a feel for the weight and speed of your weapons. I reckon these blatant cheats in the fields outside Limsa should serve for your first lesson. I test your blades on a few of them lamps and slice up rats and pugils for good measure. Mind that you mill them beasties one at a time, though, lass. I know you've served far worse in the past, but you're no dimmer-dammer with them stabbers just yet. Alright, so we've got our first ninja quest, but I'm actually... not gonna do it. So I do have a few of the classes unlocked. Let's take a look again. So now we have a Marauder level 1, Rogue level 1, Samurai 50, an Archer at 16, Black Mage at 52. I do plan to unlock all of these classes. I think what we're gonna do is when we get Black Mage to 60 and we get through the final story quest, the next one that we're actually gonna do is gonna be Astrology. This one, Astrologian, the healer. But for right now, we're just gonna stick with Black Mage, and we're gonna go along with our... Because Ninja starts at level 1. It doesn't start at level 50 like the other Samurai and Astrologian and that stuff do. So we are gonna start... We're gonna stick with the Black Mage, and we're gonna continue on the main story quest, basically. Okay. So now that we got that settled, let us go... at the Rising Stones. Okay, that we can just do here. I blanked for a second. Like, that's in Mordona, right? What is that? I wanted to see what that light was up there. It looked like fireworks or something. Cool. So we got quite a lot done today. We got Leviathan is down. We followed the quest line as it first came out to unlock Ninja, the Rogue. Rogue and Ninja are the same class. Rogue is Ninja up until you become Ninja at level 30, just like we did with Thaumaturge and Black Mage. So, all right, cool. So let's continue on the main story quest and see what adventures we go on next. What is coming up next? Here is everyone. So Yugiri, I think, is just going to be hanging out with the Ninja Guild. We don't really run into her a whole lot more. She does come back, but all of that was leading up to basically unlocking that guild and that class. It was really cool when it came out. People were pretty excited for it, so. Alright, Minfilia.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing.
Yeah, I did notice that.
When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibeth spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Hello.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Now let's see if it's the same voice actor, because at some point it stops being Gideon Emery who voiced Balthier, and I got really sad when that happened.
Grave tidings from
it's still him.
Shalian motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
Ooh.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
I feel like we are getting towards the end of...
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Aw, shit. That's a very interesting scene to have right now, because I feel that what that is setting up, and I know what it's setting up, that is at the end of A Realm Reborn. So I'm gonna have to look at how many quests we have left. What is this one called? Yeah, let's go ahead and... I don't know why I closed that, but let's go ahead and pick this one up. And then, at some point... we're going to get to a point in this Realm Reborn where there's going to be probably a whole episode's worth of cutscenes. Which will be recorded, but that episode in particular might be long, and that will be when we get there and we start the Stormblood. I always say it. When we start the Heavensward stuff, that is going to be end of Season 1 on the channel. And we'll hop right into Heavensward, and Heavensward is basically going to be Final Fantasy XIV Season 2. But, alright, let's pick this up. We're not there yet, I know that for sure, but that definitely told me we're getting closer and closer, so... Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No, it avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns etheric fluctuations which we had previously attributed to good King Mughal the 12th. Oh yeah, we're not there. I forgot about another thing that's coming up. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. Yet all is not well into Twelveswood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Acelia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What manner of problem? A band of refugees hailing from Alda this time are come to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Celia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread, and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Actually, we have a lot more to go, so we're not that close to the end. Vesper, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Sure thing, we'll go. Okay. So I think we are going to go ahead and end the episode there. That cutscene threw me off, but we do have quite a little bit more to go. I'll look up and at the beginning of the next episode, I'll tell you how many quests we have left to do. We've gone through quite a few of them, but we might be maybe halfway, I want to guess. But what happens in that cutscene, what that's leading up to, is quite... that is at the end of A Realm Reborn. So, but we'll get there when we get there. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. All right, bye-bye, everyone.